How's it going, everybody? I'm starting a new video series today. I'm building a house and I meant to start it before. If I got a picture of what it used to look like here, I'll throw it up. But really, it just come up. It was a little bit of a hill with some terraces in it, and it went down over there. Same over here. And I had my neighbor, he does grading and stuff. He come in and just pushed all that hill down back right here, leveled it out, made me a pad there, and we took the fence down. There was only a couple little trees, so we took them down, and I cut the driveway and put a pipe in the road there. Anyway, and so this is where it is today. We had drug it right after that. We plowed it a little bit, planted some grass seed, put some Bermuda down, and then drug it. It rained. We did that like a day before it rained. Well, then after that rain, it started coming up good. It was dry for like a month straight. And all this back here on the hill still kind of was okay, but all this in the middle was just like dried up, almost dead. Then it started raining again. It started popping back up. I'll probably end up having to do some more plowing and planting a little more grass, like back here on these kind of bald areas. But on this hill part, it's not too bad. It's coming up pretty good. Got some weeds mixed in that come up recently. So I'll mix up some 2,4-D and come up here one evening when the temperature's down and spray all of it, kill it so it don't harm the grass. I'll kind of show you what's going down over here. I come up here and staked it off and got it pretty squared up and got it close so that the guy doing the foundation, he'd have a starting point. And I was only a couple inches off, and I just did it with a long tape and some stobs. But he come up here, finished squaring it out, and tied some string. So tomorrow, actually, or I'm sorry, 2 days from now, Saturday, it's Thursday, it's not supposed to rain the next few days, so I gotta take some orange paint and go down where my lines are so I can pull this up. And then my neighbor does the grading. He's got a little Mini X with a 2-foot bucket on it, and he's just gonna do a 2-foot dig for a 2-foot foot and be like 8 inches deep or something like that. And then next week we'll come in and pour the concrete in it, and as soon as it cures up, my foundation guy will be ready to lay some block, and I'll probably get up here and help do some of that. So I'll give you the layout. Eventually, or originally, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a little, 1,000 square foot maybe cabin, 2-bedroom cabin. Some stuff changed. Anyway, so I added a bedroom because you never in an extra bathroom, sorry. Let me walk up here. I kind of give you the layout. The square footage is going to be, it's 1,400 and some change. It's almost 1,500 square foot. So it's just a little small house. Right up here, which it looks smaller laid out like this, but when it gets built, you'll see. This area is going to be the master bedroom, walk-in closet over there, and a bathroom here. Right here by that is going to be the kitchen. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to be the kitchen. Originally I had a living room, but I flip-flopped it. This side of the wall here is going to be the living room area. It's going to have a gas fireplace there, couch, chair, coffee tub, all that jazz. Anyway, so then you walk through here and you'll have, focusing on my finger, you walk through over here, be laundry room, closet back there, and over here be a doorway. It's just a little short hall. You go into the bedroom, and then that's closet over there, and then also in this door, but in this little hallway, I'm sorry, right here, it'll be another bedroom next to that one, closet back there, and then just a small, bathroom, just like a tub, shower, and a little small vanity and a toilet right here in this area here. I'll throw a picture of my floor plan up right here so you can see it, and you see a little bit better detail of what I just mentioned. It's a little easier to see it on paper. I actually came up with the floor plan floor plan myself. And I wanted to keep all the water lines basically run on the back wall. The only thing that won't be on the back wall is the washing machine, because it'll be up here in the front. But other than that, everything will be running down the same side of the house. And I come up with where the rooms would be, all that stuff. So drew it up and gave it to my foundation guy, and that's how we got to this point. When it's all framed up in the dry, you'll be able to see it then better. And I'll keep you updated along the way. I just want to do this initially so I don't get too far ahead. While I'm at it, I give you the layout on the rest of the yard. So obviously, driveway there. Parking spot here. I do a carport right here. I may just buy two of the metal carports already pre-made and set them right here. Anyway, this will be the carport beside the house. I'm gonna have a covered porch on the front that comes 10 foot out and goes the whole length of the front of the house. Obviously, all front yard there. And then back here on the side of this little kick out, I'm just gonna come off of that corner and go over like 20 foot, or all the way basically till the other side of the kitchen wall with an uncovered porch, just kind of like a back patio type deal. And then beside that, it's just open, but that's gonna be where my AC unit is. It'll be a heat pump. Oh yeah, AC unit, probably some propane over there for the gas fireplace and the stove. Probably gonna put the septic tank right here. Man, it keeps unfocusing. Right out here off past the house, and then run my field lines down toward that brush pile. Kind of excited to get it going. Like to hurry up and get it done. See y'all when my neighbor gets here to dig the footing. So as you can see, we got the footings dug now. My neighbor come up here with his Mini X and his Transit. Got the footings all dug. Then my foundation guy come out, and we borrowed the guy who dug the footing, borrowed his Transit, and drove the stakes and got it all leveled out so we know where to pour the concrete to. Today, the concrete company is bringing a truck out here, and they're gonna pour it for me. Gotta put the batter boards up and all that. So far, it's coming along good. So I got the footing poured. Well, I got a lot more here too, but anyway, come out, had the concrete truck come out, and my dad, he obviously ran how much come out and pulled around when we needed him to pull up. My dad ran the chute, and me and my foundation guy was raking it all out and smoothing it. Had a lot of rock in it, which it's just for a footing, so it doesn't have to be smooth, like smooth out and run a whirly bird or whatever on it like you do a slab if you're building a slab house, because he's gonna put mortar down on it to sit his block on anyway on the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. He'll get it level. But we got it poured around, as you can see. When we first started off, it was a little bit thick, so we stopped and had to mix some more water in it. That way it'd flow out a little more and it'd be easier to level. And wouldn't you know, like an hour after we got done leveling it all out, it rained like a ½ inch. So some of it kind of, I don't know, it's still pretty much the same, but you can't really tell if it's settled any in other places, but it didn't mess it up any as far as we can tell. So anyway, just washed a little dirt in there, but that's it. So then we come back, and if you've never seen like anybody pour a footing, whatever, you got those stakes that I showed in the other clip, and you pour it up to that and you rake it. It's like a rake. It's like a big, just flat piece or whatever, and you rake it out smooth, and you can feel with the rake where the top of those stobs are every like 6 feet, and you get it, rake it out pretty smooth with that, and you can just stand up straight and just kind of pat it down, and it pretty much all levels out pretty dang close anyway. So then we come back the next day. He put the batter boards up. We got up here and ran string, help him get everything squared off. It's within 1/4 of an inch square, so you know, you could piddle for a little bit longer and try to get it perfectly square, but that little 1/4 inch ain't gonna make much. I like stuff to be dead on if I can, but that little bit's not gonna make much difference. So next up, As you can see, that footing kind of goes slightly that way. It should have been straight, but anyways, the block is still on the foundation. That's one reason why we poured a 2-foot wide footing, so you have plenty of room to work with. This side is a little more toward the outside edge. The other one I think is a little closer to the center. But anyway, so next up, put these up here, screw it to the top and get it level on each side, and then you run your string. It's only gonna have, I'm not sure if it's gonna have 4 or 5 layers of block, but you'll run your string, 4 or 5 strings all the way, and of course this is the top, and it'll be at the top of the block, and that's what you go by. If you're not familiar with block foundation, your strings are what you go by when you set your blocks. Keep it straight and level in line with that, and then you just tap it. You put your mortar down, set your block level even with that string, and then you tap it down and level it and get it all level and even with the other blocks. So, but once it gets those up, gotta get a couple more of those cut to put up here. But he's gonna start on his corners and get his corners done. And then he'll do his first row of blocks, and then after that it should be pretty smooth sailing. You just slap some mud on there and go to setting them pretty quick. Where mortar, they call it mud, but anyway. And then these center columns, he's gonna run a string and get them centered on that. But so far it's going pretty good. We got the blocks delivered I think yesterday, and they just set them out all around. 740 blocks, I think, or really it's like 750 something, but we only needed 740, so they said we can return however many we don't use. And then we got sand, bag of sand, and under that plastic so it don't get rained on is the mortar mix. And I brought a trailer with a big tub. I filled it up with water so you can dip out and mix, because his mixer, we had a tornado a while back and his mixer got his whole shop really got tore down, so we don't have a mixer anymore. So he's gonna mix it in the wheelbarrow, and I got him a tub of water so he can mix that up with. But yeah, so far it's coming along pretty good. When we dug the footings, we put into a 2-inch conduit here, comes out over there. That's where so the water line will come off the road over there, 3/4 inch line, go up through there, and it can also run the fiber optic cable for the internet, the Wi-Fi and all through there, because there's plenty of room. And then back here, you see that white, see that white pipe there? That's for the septic tank. It goes under and comes out right over there beside them blocks. This is what we got so far as the block. Got this started on this side and got it done. That's a scuttle hole to get up under there. There's gonna be another one on that side. Originally, I was gonna do one on this side and one on that side, but we had mentioned to him before that I was gonna do one here, and then he went ahead and got started over and got that in before I told him we changed. So now we're just gonna do one on that end and this one for this side. Got part of this side done. Let's see. Yeah, got these bottom ones over here. So it should go this side should go real smooth now, because he's already got the bottom one done.
Chance at 12 o'clock. Now they're saying 30% at 3 o'clock.
So I got my foundation done. It looks good. He's got some vents down this wall and vents on the other end over there. I got a scuttle hole and then another one here to get under the house, one on each side, so I don't have to crawl all the way down from one side. It looks good and straight to me. I think I paid $1,200 for 740 something blocks, and that's what I got left over to take back. Get some of my money back for those, but it looks pretty good. He did a good job on it. Yesterday, the termite people come out and sprayed down in the blocks and around the footings and all that. So I'm gonna get up here and backfill the footings on the inside and outside and around the columns and all that, get level, get it a little higher here so the water runs away from it. So what I'm doing now is I'm going around and in all the places that need an anchor bolt, I'm gonna put I got some cardboard, like thick cardboard I was gonna cut and stuff down in there, and maybe some old mortar bag or something, just to fill it up. So I can fill this top block with Quikrete and put my anchor bolt in it, just so to hold my seal plate down and get ready to frame and all that. And one thing I want to mention, I have a Bible here. It's been riding around in my truck. You can see it's kind of old, but I'm a Christian. I know a lot of people ain't, and that's fine. And this is what's great about this country. You got the freedom to pick whatever religion or any religion at all if you don't want to. So America to that. But I'm a Christian, and it says in here that Jesus is the cornerstone. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put it down here in this. It just fits. I'm going to put it all the way down there in the bottom in the cornerstone, just as a symbol, because I'm, a Christian. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that for any of y'all Christians out there. If you're not Christian, hey, obviously that's not my choice, but that's up to you. Anyway, so we're going around. We're going to fill these. I believe every 8 foot is where a boat's going to be, but 16-foot bore, so every 8 foot pretty much, except for the short runs. I got a box of anchor bolts, so I'm gonna get it filled up, put those in there, and get them set. So this is the cardboard I'm using. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's thicker and it doesn't bend as easy. I'm gonna measure and cut a piece to go down here, and of course it'll catch on that piece, from that block. And the mortar, if you can see it right here, the mortar that squeezed through, so it doesn't, if it's the inside same size as this, it won't slide down in there. And hopefully that'll hold up all the Quikrete. Got my Bible down in there in the cornerstone, so about to get started with that. Okay, I got my first piece cut out and put in there, and you can push on it and it holds pretty good. So I think that'll hold just that much Quikrete, so I can put my anchor in there.
About 2.5 inches.
So I'm all finished up with anchor bolts. Yesterday, it's a new day today, I almost got all of them in. I laid 4 bolts right over there, and it's coming downpour and got super muddy out here. It's pretty all day, but you know how it is in the south. In the summertime, it pretty much comes to shower every afternoon almost, unless you either have that shower every afternoon or you have like a month or 3 without rain at all, drought. But anyway, so today finally got the last ones in over there. Luckily the rain didn't settle into these down too far. Then I just come back and filled that in, just because there were holes, obviously. I had just enough concrete after I put them bolts in, had just enough concrete, or Quikrete, whatever, it's concrete, left to fill that in. So it's good to go, ready to start framing everything up. Just gotta lay the seal plate down and then get to it, start framing the floor. So this is it for episode 1 of this house build for the foundation. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Appreciate you watching.